Hi, my name is Alan. I'm an alcoholic. I have been through this process with the help of a big book sponsor. Meetings like this, people like you. I have completed most of my amends. I have some to do this summer. My father is coming out for a reunion, and to be the summer of amends, I guess. So, and I practice all these steps to the best of my ability and willingness every day. Wow, there's a lot in this chapter. There really is. Came to believe a power greater than myself could restore me to sanity. The crazy part about being insane is you don't know. You're the last one to know, right? That you are. Because my life had become so unmanageable that my family did an intervention on me, and I didn't think there was anything wrong. I mean, I was doing some crazy, crazy things, and I don't really want to go down the road with all of them, but I mean, having your drug dealer move in with you, not a good idea. Hiring him, even worse. So, but these are the things where my alcohol and other substance addictions took me, and but I was talking with somebody last night, and was never angry at God. I just abandoned him. It was a God of my misunderstanding. The way I was brought up, it wasn't the kind of higher power I wanted. I mean, I didn't understand it. Everything was a repercussion. It's like he was waiting for me to mess up, which I did a lot. So, sorry. And so I guess I just turned my back on it, the whole thing. I was raised in a faith which my grandmother and my mother, their faith, which I used to scoff at, I'm amazed at today, because throughout anything, and I'm developing that faith with the higher power of my understanding, which I read a lot, and I've read this book previous times like a novel, and I got really nothing out of it. When I sat down and the sponsor read it to me, my God, I mean, it made so much sense, because it is a textbook, and I read it like a novel, and hearing it even today, it just amazes me. It's me. I mean, I thought I was so unique, and I'm not. I mean, I'm messed up. I'm more of the progression of this disease, what really happened to me. I started drinking and using very early, but I thought it was recreational, and it pretty much stayed that way. Maybe it was out of control. I really didn't think so. I started a business with my father, became very successful, and sometime in my late 30s, it started getting bad. But as this book describes in here, that in the beginning, things like my wife getting on my ass about drinking, I could slow it down, just because she was on my ass, not because I wanted to. So I drank and I hid it, and I hid stuff, I remember one time watching football, we had a recycling bin, and she's like, "Who came over today?" Nobody. Why? The recycling bin's full, right? So, I got to start hiding the bottles now. And it progressively got worse and worse, till I couldn't. It was so bad when they did the intervention, and I went. It was in Florida, and I didn't spend a year with Dr. Young, but that program down there was a lot of classroom, a lot of teaching how the mind works. And I know why I do this, why I do that, so I'm all set, right? I don't think I stayed sober when I got home. It was a 45-day program, and I was drinking again in less than 6 months, so. No spiritual experience. I didn't know the difference between spirituality and religion. I didn't at all. I thought they were all tied in. And I didn't investigate it. It says, there was 3 appendix, I think, in this chapter about appendix 2, 3 footnotes, and about the spiritual experience. And that's an amazing, I had never even read that. I never went to the appendix before a sponsor took me through this. And that's an amazing, amazing thing that mine was more of an educational variety. I mean, I didn't have a white light moment, but I had a couple of moments that, my God, my whole body, doing my 5th step was one. And a few weeks later, I was at a meeting, a Big Book workshop meeting, and my sponsor was chairing it, and his sponsor was speaking. And that whole evening, I had goosebumps and everything. But that's the closest it came. But the educational variety, I rely so much on my higher power now because it's one I can understand, and it's within me, it's mine, you know, and my life has gotten so much better from doing these steps, and it continues to grow, and I probably don't have the same perception of higher power I did when I started this a couple of years ago, and I guess that's okay. It's changing. A lot of it started with me with the fellowship. This group I learned so much from. I've been coming to this for quite a while, and the knowledge in this room is amazing, and I continue to grow. I don't ever want to go back to the hell I was living, you know, and it wasn't living at all. It was painful, and the insanity, it just amazes me that things we do that I would isolate and think I'm the only one. This is crazy. I got to be the only one doing this. And then I come here and you're all doing it. So it's such a relief to know that I'm not alone, right? And that's where this disease takes me, alone. And so that's really all I have. It's just there's so much in this chapter I know I'm leaving stuff out. But I'd love to hear what you guys all have to say about this. Thank you.